Well, welcome back. Just in time for summer, one program is helping young inner city girls build their self-confidence and self-esteem. I'm joined by Joyce Watson and Bonnie Dunlap with the Young Ladies of Power. Thank you both for being here.
Oh, thank you for having us, Latrice.
Thank
It's just
you.
an honor.
Well, let's talk about this program, ladies. How did it get started?
Oh, well, back in 2012, I came up with a thought while I was working at the doctor's office with Yolanda Spraggins, and it was a need for our young ladies to have some mentoring.
And that's one of those things, so you saw that need because when you think about our young ladies and being in that crucial period of their lives and that formative period of their lives, and you said, okay, these young ladies, we want to shape them and mold them and give them positive role models and
Correct.
positive influence. So you came up with this Young Ladies of Power in 2012. So basically, we're talking about over 10 years ago.
Correct.
That you came up with this program. And tell us a little bit about the mission and how it works. We know the overall picture is talking about empowering young ladies and
Right.
giving them positive role models. Talk a little bit more about that and expand on that.
All right. It was 5 young ladies. We just got together. One of them came up with the slogan and the logo, and the other one came up with the mission. And our mission is to educate and empower young ladies to have high self-esteem and self-respect and to become the best leaders that they can be. And that was all in the program. Over the 10 years, I guess we have sent girls to college tours, and we just been mentoring them to expose them to a lot of things here in the city that they probably wouldn't have went just by having mama to take them to and everything. And definitely, you know, our field trips and things out the city. So just been empowering the young ladies and ages 4 to 16. And
So wide age range, because that was what I was going to ask you, what ages. But there we go, from basically 4-year-olds, from
Right.
babies on all the way up through high school.
Right, well, it's never too early. You know, I think the early years is the learning years for any young child. So, you know, the young children is kind of on the more apt side than the older ones because they like to talk.
And one of the things too in bringing in, what do you see and you'll get out of this when you work with these young ladies, and what do you hear from them, Bonnie?
When I started working with the Young Ladies of Power, it was just a spur of the thing. And I was also being a foster grandparent with the children that was going to Barker School. I went every day. I talked to all the boys and girls. I mentored them. I give them advice. I helped them when they was going through problems. So I felt like, you know, this would be really nice to help the inner city, right where I live, the community that I'm in. And I said, this would really help a lot of our young people during the summertime and throughout the year to give our girls some encouragement, to let them know that they matters.
And that's so important, and I love hearing you say that, because you talk about, you said, you know, this is something, I live in this community. I saw a need there in this community, and I decided to step up. So what you're doing is something that, you know, so we could encourage so many other people to do. Like when you see a need in a community where you live, step up. And it may not be in as big a role as you are working in this program like this, but step up and help someone and to try to make a difference, and that's what you're all doing.
Correct.
Let's talk about this summer camp you all have.
All right, summer camp will be from June the 5th to July the 28th. And we have so much learning activities and fun for the girls. They do numerous of things. Our first week is just meet and greet and getting to know each other, passing out t-shirts. And second week, we're going to Booker T. Washington Park for junior park rangers and everything. But we got many of people's coming in, Step Ahead. April Taylor gonna come and talk about mental health with us because we are kind of stemming over mind, body, and soul, because that's our theme for this whole year. You know, we have not only summer camp, but we have spring, summer, fall, and holiday downtown. So we have a lot of camps, and
A lot of people coming in, like you said, and it's so important in talking about, we talk with April about mental health. That is so important in young
Yes.
people because that's who we are seeing. This is having a
Yes.
big impact on their mental health and mental health issues with our young people. So while they're young, say it's okay not to be
Right.
okay. Let's get some help. I know you were talking about a wide range of guests. You all talking about, you're having our Allison Pryor come
Correct.
in and talk about the weather to your
Yes.
girls as well. Just a lot of different things.
Yes.
And so one of the things too, you know, exposure. And I always say that's so important because when you expose a child to different things and take them different places that they may not ordinarily go,
Right.
you open up so many doors and so many possibilities. So many possibilities.
Right. Right. Yep. You want to tell them?
Now we let them know that that if you are created here for a reason, you feel like I'm a good artist. We expose them to that. We let them know there are things out there for you that you don't know about. You know, we take them in entrepreneurs. We take them there, let them see all the young peoples that started their own business, and let them believe who they are and they can succeed.
That's right. Let them, like you said, to be able to see it, to touch it, to feel it, to believe it, and to empower them so that they can go out and do. And you all talk about it, and I know we're running out of time, but just the
Yes.
success of you seeing of some of your girls who participated, who went off to college
Yes.
to do great things because they got their start and someone believed in them and encouraged them. So again, we want to let people know that, again, the Young Ladies of Power, the camp is from June the 5th.
Volunteers.
And need volunteers. That is something all organizations need. So they can
Right.
find out more about you all, and we put your information up on the
Correct.
screen. Ladies, thank you both so much for being here.
We appreciate
Thank you.
We want to thank the Bethlehem Center for sponsoring summer camp for us.
Well, again,
Yes.
thank you all, and hopefully you all have a very successful
Yes.
program this
Thank you.
summer.